Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Nandin Kuipans.
Oh, Destress, dear brutish Destress. And Riley, so beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
You can cut the act, Palladius. You never cared about any of your children.
We don't need a tyrant for a father.
Ah, well said. Marvelous last words. Truly, I expected nothing less, which is what makes this so hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other children would like to play with you.
Star. Jimundar. What have we here? The cavalry, looks like. Appreciate the help, but I had it under control.
Tagasar Charis en Parks Prize war Peren Swase Ikbus Karadida.
Easy, Destress. This isn't some holo you're talking to. My lord.
I'm not a king, Riley.
You are most kind, my lord.
There was a lady Sith a while back, Darth Sash. Said she'd send someone to help us out. You it?
Palladius has something I need. And if helping you will get it for me, then yes.
Good, because it makes me sick to think Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
Said we'd make a mighty sword and strike against our enemies? It was all lies. It was all lies, but you win the support of the poor, you knock Palladius's legs out from under him.
The masses will worship me by dawn.
Get him the way Palladius did. Find the biggest, most vicious gang on the block and crush them. Right now, the gang's the Kraits, named after the Krait dragon on Tatooine. Their leader, Sabin, thinks he's descended from one. Take out Sabin, and the masses will see you as a regular hero.
He'll need to be a dragon if he hopes to stand against me.
With all respect, taking out the Kraits wins you followers only until the next gang rises up. But there may be another way. A plague called the Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar Shaddah's poor. But it can be cured, and the person who does so will be regarded not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
Prophet? Now that's more to my taste.
I'm glad you approve, my lord. The cure to the Rot is owned by Titus Neutronics. You'll have to steal it from their warehouse, then distribute it.
In this case, I'd rather be loved than feared.
Good. But the warehouse is heavily guarded. But if you can steal the cure and distribute it in the Corellian sector, you'll own the lower classes.
na arvai.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Vaiwa gavarain. Japa David Glau. Abdudan Heifst. liberare us. Unans kaptan. Du dann heifst.
My lord, I wanted to apologize for Destris earlier. He was out of line.
No need to apologize, and no need to call me Lord.
I confess, I was worried when Destris said we were getting the help of the Sith. I thought you'd be like Palladius, self-obsessed and cruel, but no, you're kind.
I can be quite tender when I want to be.
For some reason, I believe it. Anyway, if we want to make a stab at taking over Palladius' cult, we need a real headquarters. Somewhere you can speak, hold meetings. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of finding a place.
You've done well. Now tell me about this place.
The place is called the Strel House, for a charity worker named Dakin Strel. The people look to him as a leader. He's been dead nearly a decade, but his name still means something. And I thought it couldn't hurt to have his name associated with yours.
A well-known location can't hurt either.
I'd considered that as well. It's both well-known and accessible.
Faiwa Gabarain.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Naguta tan kuikuta. Pikwiktuk bamba?
That's not yours to know.
Ai toto kapolo kupi de opraji. Ruine piboka. Nisupo gobae. Pompogek dusta badawanga? Something wampa. La hagwa kilia jakoska. Paguta palko.
I'll send your body back to your master in pieces.
Tuta oya. Nuja! Que chawa joto do deadbita! Yobana pihota, mindia.
Was chakato. Salis like.
That was Garnock. You defeated Palladius' right-hand man. You should hear it. They're calling you the Great Healer after your little trick curing the rot. Look what I found outside.
My lord, for helping to cure our families and neighbors of the rot, we humbly present you with this gift.
I love getting gifts.
We are honored to serve you, my lord.
Isn't this great? Cure one lousy disease and you already got Palladius scared and people lining up with presents.
No time for celebrating, Destrus. Palladius isn't resting. He's called a big meeting at Meridian Hall. If we don't act, he'll rally his cult and stop our whole operation dead.
If Palladius dares to show his face, I'll make quick work of him.
He won't. Palladius only ever broadcasts to his cult by hollow.
This is our chance. You just go in, make a big show, and boom.
It's gonna take more than a show, Destrus. We need to show that you have more power in your little finger than Palladius has in his... Wait, I've got it! It's a crazy idea, but what if you showed that you could move the city itself? Make a groundquake?
I walk into Palladius' speech and make the very ground shake. I like it.
What have you been putting in your soup, Riley? Nobody can just make this moon shake.
Stick with me here. You know the gas pipes that run under Meridian Hall? Well, what if we blow up those pipes?
Whoa, you got brains, girl. I know just the guy to set it up. Gord Maydell in the Nar Shaddaa Works Administration. Takes bribes on the side. He'll rig you something up, no problem.
I can't wait to see the look on Palladius' face.
Gord works at the NSWA office in the Duros sector, not far from Meridian Hall where Palladius is holding his big broadcast. You just tell him old Destrus sent you.
Ana arbay.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Nandin Quipal. Faiwa Gabarain. Ana Arpai. Faiwa Gabarain. Alese Rekecheja. Yukaki mem panino. Am kabina pek memno kimgam. Kampul jakinanu. Ki nama am kabina wam karak.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Raka kemyu am kam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak. Laporam amga. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
I want to shake Nar Shaddaa at its very foundation.
Umnuk inu memnu. Amka kam mem perolak palak. Memua pemguana. Kumia yang mem gamba paka. Bumogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amgap.
It's so much more fun for me when you refuse.
Manalang yang perlu. Amka kalami na yakira lebua. Mem yuka hal krama. Niknoga nalalu mem nulak.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Yukaki mem paninu. Amka bina pek memnu kimgam. Umnuk inu memnu. Amka kam mem perolak palak. Yang perlu amka. Kalami na yakira nebua ripok.
I am most grateful.
Kam perem ganam bagi yang manik hikupukam.